Shit, everything I've done carries a lot of risk. That's probably one of the safer things I've done.
I get the itch every day. I gotta try to get in it. That's what it's all about, the risk.
Could have a Lamborghini, but I got, a couple $100,000 in a $1,500 truck.
Well, in typical swiper fashion, it's not ready till it's ready. And now we left ourselves with a little less than a week to get the trailer ready for the long trek down to Florida. Before we were able to put the new tires on, we had to reskin the whole roof. We had a good friend, Chris Shelton, that's a roofer, come over and give us a hand, along with Ryan, William, and myself. Once that was done, we got the tires mounted up, they were bare, and we were ready to rock and roll. All that was left was to load up the trailer and all the goods, take care of a little bit of last minute maintenance on Swiper, which we got my oldest daughter involved, Mackenzie. She was here giving us a hand with some hard to reach bolts, getting her hands dirty and, having fun, doing what Dad loves to do. We pulled the transmission out and took it over to Go in Performance just to make sure it was ready to go. We didn't want to go all the way to Florida and find out that we had a bad transmission or something. What are you putting on?
Something.
No, you know what it is.
He just told you.
Yeah. I forgot.
What part are we working on?
Something about something.
Training mount.
Yeah, I knew that.
Is it locked in?
I think so. I want to do that thing.
No.
Why not?
No.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Mackenzie wanted to use the impact. Woody wasn't having it. We got it all back together and we wanted to do some shifting through the gears just to make sure that it was full of fluid before we took it out, and did some last minute testing right before we left for Florida. We really hadn't had a good testing session yet. We were hoping to get that in before we left and loaded the truck up and drove the 24 hours it was from Kansas City down to Bradenton. Man, this old truck sure does fit a lot tighter in this trailer than Woody's micro sprints. Between all the fuel and tires and the truck, it was pretty maxed out. But we made it work. It made for a decent trip on down to Florida. Got the rig loaded up and we headed out to do some testing. Fingers crossed we'd have a good session. Well, that was short-lived. Unfortunately, we tore up a fuel pump cable trying to get some test passes in before we left town. It took the better part of the evening to figure out what was going on. Once we had a good game plan, we loaded it back up, headed south for Willpower Automotive, threw it up on a lift, and came up with the solution, which was moving the bracket forward. And about 4:30 in the morning, we were still working on it. How are you enjoying the road trip to Florida?
We're on our way, man. We're just never getting out of this shop.
So we got it fixed, so we thought, and we loaded it in the box, went and got Ryan, and started our trip with no sleep. Still couldn't believe we were halfway across America with no testing, hoping a repair would work, and we showed up in Florida, ready to race some of the baddest four-wheel drive trucks on the planet. We turned this into a nice family trip, my brother driving down and my daughters flying in with my wife, and Woody's wife flew in as well. We ordered a new fuel pump drive cable on the way down, and it almost beat us there. Yeah, I ordered it yesterday. Garage Built got it for me. Joseph. Before we get after that test pass, we decided to have a little bit of fun with the kiddos, get some dinner, go do a little bit of sightseeing, and right back to the road testing. A local guy told us about a pretty sketchy road, so we went and found it to see what we could do with it. Truck still wasn't quite happy, but at least the fuel cable was working. So we got into the laptop, see what was going on, found a couple issues. We had a smashed spark plug and we thought it was a coil. So after tearing the whole truck apart, just to find out we had a bad ground strap on our spark plug, we decided to go ahead and get into more testing. My brother found this spot randomly on Google while he was driving by. So we figured, hey, it's asphalt. It's a street. We're here. Let's try it out. I want to make a 330 to 660 mark. All right. While Chris gets the spot marked out, we went ahead and made sure everything was ready to go. And we were going to make another lick in broad daylight, hoping for a good result this time. A virgin road, first pass down. We had quite a few passes on those old tires, so we had to stop at a local tire shop and throw on the new slicks we brought down with us. We wanted to get back out and do a little bit more testing because the big race was tomorrow, and we didn't want to go with old wore out tires. So random place in the middle of Bradenton said they'd take care of us as long as we did all the bead lock work, because they couldn't do it for, they said, legal purposes. So we got them all off and taken inside, and they got us switched over. After a quick bath, load it in the box and find the spot, do a few changes to the tune, and time to pound the pavement. Hopefully we can get an ET that'll put us into the first round win. We weren't quite where we wanted to be, but we knew we had enough ET to cover at least half the field on the first round. Being that it's no prep, the road will only take so much. We were pretty happy with where we loaded it up. We went home, got a few hours of sleep. The next day was the all-wheel drive race with Cleeter.
What's up, Kyle? Wish you were here, man.
Buenos dias.
Appreciate you, man. Another GTR. Oh, this is that nitrous truck, I think. What up, guys? How you doing? You the nitrous fellas?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, yeah, look at this shirt. Damn.
This is it. There's a reason why we said that.
Just the engine and some bottles, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
All the wheels
Is
drive.
this your favorite truck today, Jordan?
So far, yeah. By a long shot.
All right, man. Thank you guys for coming. Good luck today. It should be fun.
Well, actually, now that you're in the Dale truck, it can be your car can be my favorite. You know,
yeah, true,
when it was
true.
the F-150,
Yeah, you're like, that sucks.
I'm like, I don't even know this guy.
Look at this thing. What's this?
Oh, smokes, dude! Wow, a lot more Jeeps.
There goes the crew. Hi, crew. Hi, Ryan.
So we let the ego get involved and we took a call out from the Midnight Performance guys first round, which with the little ETA that we had from the night before, we should have went to the bucket and hoped we got someone that we could get around and get some data.
First pair.
Got bring in the left lane on this right lane. It seems like a nasty nitrous truck. Or blower, probably blower, it's pretty loud. You miss the smell, rage fuel and methanol. All right, here we go, the second pair. Oh, Ringo just with the top end. Came around that truck about half track. Then got some serious mile an hour out there.
Well, no excuses. Randy came around us on the big end. Can't be mad about the showing. Lots of hard work. There's lots of team effort. So went and had some good family time, you know, made the best of our trip. Made some great memories with the family and the friends. And figured out what could make us better. And we'll live to fight again. Pretty birds.
Aww, she got a crush on you. Hi.
Hi.
Doesn't have a facial hair. Paco.
Are you pretty, Paco?
You can't steal him.